Oh,
Where's this fascination for Ember coming from? I don't get it. I don't like it here. I don't think it's good. They would have to either
Really?
why
put
don't you
Smiling
like
Knight
it?
carry SF, or they pick an Ember and they're just gonna get countered in mid, or they have like position 4 Ember, which is on par with like position 5 Veno, which is insta lose. So I don't get
Yeah. I'm gonna bring Denog back on this one, so he can talk directly with you.
it. It
You
should
know
be
how
fun.
like
We'll just
you.
compare
Let's see.
MMR.
All right.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
This
okay,
is still
I'll
weird
take it.
though. No, actually, this is
Yeah.
fine. This is totally fine. This is a Smiling
I
Knight
like
hero.
it too.
It has
So
the
you guys
Wingblade
think
stamp
this is
of
a tiny
approval.
4, right?
I think so.
5 seconds.
It's a
So
Michael
EG,
hero.
now EG kind of has to reveal the Nature's Prophet, right? Because I don't think Whisper is gonna play anything else than the Timber Saw. So, do they pick a support here?
I
They can still.
think so. Yeah, because they have last pick.
Awakens.
Yeah, it's the clockwork.
Clockwork.
So it's either mid natures or carry natures now.
I don't think this is a C Smile hero. I think it's a Baka's hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, so they need to ban out
5 seconds
a
remaining.
mid for EG, you reckon?
Yeah, and it's gonna have to lane against. Ooh,
Oh,
they
they're
do
banning out.
expect it to be
Carry.
a C Smile Prophet.
Yeah.
The Brute last ban.
Okay.
Nice presence of mind thinking about Brute in the last phase.
I'm happy with the brood ban.
Is- This game, it would have been pretty good for Thunder because they have some lockdown and they could possibly win the lane against Silencer +1. I think it's a good ban.
So how do you guys feel about the CK again from EG? You put the Nature's Prof mid and bring the CK carry.
It's
I think
okay, but
Thunder have a better answer to deal with CK than they did last game. I don't think it will be as strong.
And also the lane with the Silencer is less good, so I would be surprised to see another CK.
10 seconds remaining.
Then again, I feel like EG can press random hero now and they're probably still gonna win.
Is there
I
a
still think,
C-Smile hero that's very good this match? Maybe an Invoker or something?
Thunder Awakens. Turn to pick.
I mean, it needs to lane against SF, so...
Bat Rider?
They could pick Bat, yeah.
Yeah, Bat it's still
Plus
alive.
he's banned.
I think with Thunder, they should go with Mars or Pango here. It would finish their draft off well, rounded.
5 seconds remaining.
I like those heroes. I like Leshrac as well. Feel like it does well against SF in lane, and they just have so much pressure with Lesh, Prophet, and Timber.
I agree.
But they're still
Doesn't
betting
care that
carries
much
on Thunder.
versus Rupture too. If he gets the Bloodstone off. Oh, Darkseer.
Okay.
Why?
I think it synergizes well with the heroes. If it's a Nature's +1, maybe, you know, the I don't know, the shield's alright against it, but I would have preferred Mars or Pango instead of Darkseer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like Darkseer here, to be honest. It seems like another block pick.
What? Why?
No, we
Why would
told
EG
them,
want to
we
pick
told them,
Darkseer?
no more block
No,
picking.
not Darkseer, but maybe they're just protecting themselves against the
Parablade.
carry or something. Yeah, something like that.
Leshrac.
Yeah, but I think
Okay, so Lash
that is
comes
so
out.
strange because
Yeah.
you really don't want to have Nature's Prophet mid against Shadowfiend. Like that's just Prophet has so much potential, but he loses really hard against SF. So you pretty much know it's gonna be Carry Prophet. Carry Prophet does really well against Darkseer. So I'm just a bit confused by Thunder's thought process here.
Yeah, I don't get the Darkseer pick. And now Lash is very strong, as you said. It's a very good Lash game.
Right, so my prediction 2-0 EG, and it's not gonna be pretty, this game.
You reckon it'll be a Stomper game?
Oh my god. Do you see Thunder getting this one, Magic? In any way?
I don't think they'll win, but I think they'll do better than last game because they have 2 stuns this time.
Alright. Perfect then. Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. We're going straight to game number 2. It's Rada and Guipepe. Take it away.
Hey, thank you, Lil, and the panel for your lovely insight here. As Guipepe, what are you thinking about this draft, buddy? What do you figure? What do you reckon?
I mean, I do agree with our panel. I think Thunder's draft is way better than their last game, for sure. But still, I'm not really into that Darkseer, even though it's a really good combo with Shadow Fiend, with Tiny, with Bloodseeker. I can see why they pick it, but I don't like it. It's like their last game. I mean, I could see why they picked those heroes, but I still didn't like. It's like the Darkseer here. I still think they have more chance to win this game than they had last, because they had no chance at all. Here they have some, but still, yeah, I think EG's draft is way easier to play, and I think it's good against Thunder's draft.
Blows onto a lone. Battery assault will start soon, but he is getting close to his tower, so Panda even going to hold on to that spell. Maybe we're going to have a little fight here. We have a lot of heroes, all 10 of them, around these rune spots.
30 seconds.
Look at Shadow Fiend Q here. Trent's going for it at mid lane. Oh, almost.
Oh dear.
A small Trent from Nature's almost got Shadow Fiend's Q here. Yeah, that's the 2 for you. It looked like EG is leaving this bottom part of the map. They're like, nah, we don't feel like fighting. We're against Bloodseeker, against Crystal Maid, against Darkseer. I mean, EG's level 1 fight is not bad, but I think Thunder's level 1 is stronger.
The battle begins.
Oh, maybe conceding the rune to try to set up for first blood is whispered. The Timber Chains, they have the battery assault coming in as well. I agree, buddy. I do believe that the Smiling Knight is going to go down here. He's trying to cut his way through the trees, but the body blocks from Matthew setting up for the first blood from Whisper.
Yeah, not the greatest start for Thunder. At least they got 3 runes, right? Oh no, they got only
3
2
runes for first blood.
Oh no, they only got 2. Yeah, Pakat's denied 1. Well played. I mean, I don't think it's a great trade to get first blood and get 3 runes, but still it's a trade, right? But they didn't even get 3 runes, so yeah, whatever.
Oh boy. I tell you, Guipepe, I'm a little bit worried here for game number 2 for Thunder Awaken. I'm worried that we're going to have a very similar story on our hands, as they have some incredible pushing power. They can split up the map. They can control the entirety of the map here and make things very, very difficult for TA to find their farm.
I think the main problem here for Thunder, besides the Darkseer pick that I don't like it, is their lanes. Their lanes are not bad, but I think EG's lanes are way better. I mean, we look at bottom. Nature's Prophet and Clockwork against Tiny and Darkseer. I mean, if you get to Nature's, you can kill him on, I don't know, Darkseer's level 3, maybe. But yeah, you are able to kill Nature's. The problem is, at first, Darkseer is really bad at lane. Tiny is really bad as well. And Nature's will keep on harassing you. And even at level 3, maybe you can't kill Nature's, because there's a Clockwork protecting him. So yeah, Nature's probably will free farm. Mid lane, Lashrak against Shadow Fiend. Yeah, I'm all into this Lashrak pick. I think it's really good. It does okay against Shadow Fiend. At top lane, Acel is diving. He wants to get that kill, but nah, he won't go for it. At top lane, Bloodseeker and Silencer against Crystal Maid and Bloodseeker. Crystal Maid and Bloodseeker is a great lane, but you're against Timber. I don't think you can pressure him.
Now, they do have some better sources of damage this time, as we are going to see a go onto Acel. but nothing will come of it. But they do have some better ways to deal with the Timbersaw this game. But so what is it that is it just the laning phase that you mentioned earlier that makes you favor EG so heavily, and the Darkseer pick that you're not a big fan of?
Yeah, because with the Darkseer, I mean, I can buy that pick if you are snowballing, have good lanes, and just keep on running at the enemy. At mid lane, Chrismile maybe so. No, Alone didn't go for it, but he almost got Chrismile at mid. But yeah, I mean, it's that combo, that Darkseer plus not that strong lanes. But even though Thunder lanes are good, they're not
the
good
teleport
enough.
in, because the Fairy Fire
what a
popped
play.
auto load as well as the Water Rune. They're coming in, they're coming
What a play.
aggro. They are going to get the kill. And he immediately
play from
TPs
Pakaz.
back down to the bottom lane, dude. Pakaz, Nature's Prophet. We're in for a show.
Yeah, we usually don't see a Nature's Prophet position 1 just TPing so early on to get a kill. Well played by Pakaz. But yeah, I think that's the main problem, is you not having the better lanes and having a Darkseer. Because if you have good lanes, you can snowball with Darkseer. I think Bloodseeker and Darkseer is a great combo to snowball the game, but you don't have, your lanes are not that great. I mean, you're doing fine, it's not like your lanes are bad, but you are not supposed to stomp lanes here if you are Thunder. And then I don't get the Darkseer pick because of that. If they had better lanes, yeah, I can buy the Darkseer pick, but it's not the case.
Yeah, I mean, these heroes for Thunder Awaken, they do great when they're on the offensive, but I don't really see a whole lot of capabilities. They're not a team that likes to be ran at, and I feel like that's just about all that they're going to be doing for the side of EG is just running at them. Meanwhile, that's exactly what's happening in the top lane. Bloodright going to come out, Timberchain not getting him out of the silence, so it's only going to take right clicks and dot damage, and they've got enough to bring down the CM. Oh, but down in the bottom lane, there is another tip happening.
Nice,
they were
dive.
able to bring down the Nature's Prophet. Panda is going to go down. That's a double kill for Illich. Let's get this bottom lane off to a good start, boys.
Yeah, that's really important, because Natures can keep on harassing forever. If you don't go in, he will win the lane automatically. So yeah, you dive, you get the kill. So yeah, I mean, Thunder is doing fine. They are having a good early stage, good lanes. Things are working out pretty decent, I think, for Thunder. I don't think it's enough, because it's CG, but yeah, things are working out. Bloodseeker can sustain the lane against Timber. I mean, he's not great to pressure Timber, but he's great at sustaining the damage that Timber keeps on doing. So yeah, things are going okay for Thunder. Way better than the last game, no doubt about that.
Right. I mean, there's very little that went well for Thunder in the first game, unfortunately. So in this mid lane matchup, it does look like Alone is coming out pretty good so far. 21-8 to the 17-6 on C Smile. There are more creeps on the field available for the Leshrac, but is this to be expected? Is there or is there a period in time in which you expect for the C Smile Leshrac to really just take over this thing?
I mean, as soon as he gets his level 6, Shadowfin has to watch out. Oh, they're diving top.
Acel trying to find him. Now he's tanking tower shots and creep waves. Matthew, you better get this kill. The healing salve is going to keep him alive. Now
Look at
Whisper, he's
Whisper.
diving back behind the tower, trying to get the kill that Matthew was unable to get. So he will get that kill, does Whisper, trading 1-for-1 on the supports, and that's free XP going the way of the Timbersaw.
Yeah, Matthew trying to dive, get a free kill, that didn't happen, still Whisper gets the kill. But about this mid matchup, I thought Lash was better than Shadowfin, because Lash has stun. It's so good to have stun against Shadowfin, but we know the raise power. So yeah, Alone is doing great, and now they want to get this
Acel with the TP rotation. Secure the rune, C-Smile not getting the rune this time around. However, Panda was in the area to go ahead and steal the invisibility rune while they were busy trying to kill the Leshrac. Now maybe looking to set up a play on Michael. C-Smile starting to make the rotation over, but up the hill he goes. Panda still on the hunt, still invisible. You can see the play happening before it does. The avalanche does come out, but we do get the ultimate from the tossed over from Panda. Now he's going to be on top of Village, putting out a little bit of harass damage towards the Darkseer, but the play for the Tiny has been complete.
Yeah, Panda gets in this room, then just keeps on following Tiny forever as soon as Chris is close. Free kill. And now, Crystal Maiden found 2 coolers. Okay, that's good. On Whisper and Matthew cool here. 3 goals. And Alone
Free
is
gold
stealing an
indeed.
attack on the enemy triangle. Yeah, Thunder is doing really fine this early game. And now they want to get Pakaz at the bottom.
Oh, down bottom. Pakaz's going to be vacuumed. It looks like he's going down here. No safety from Panda. Not able to put his body in front of as he is going to get the return kill onto Illich. Meanwhile, there is some action happening up top as Whisper is on a killing spree, bringing down this Crystal Maiden yet again as Michael picking up the kill on the Clockwork. So that is going to be 2 for 2 across the map. But the Radiant safe lane, the EG safe lane, they all die.
As well, I mean, that's how I think both lanes goes, both mid and bottom. Because we look at bottom, yeah, Nature is great at harassing you non-stop, so you never have enough HP to go in. But if you are able to go in with enough HP, yeah, you get kills. So can go both ways, in my opinion. This bottom lane now is going pretty well for Thunder. Mid lane is the same. If Shadowfin gets three raises on you and you're Lash, you're done for. But if you can conceal the first one of the raises and go in and just get on melee range, yeah, Lash can win that lane. So I think both mid and bottom could go both ways, and Thunder, I think Thunder is doing it early on. I was not expecting such a good early game for Thunder, but I think they're doing it. I mean, their draft, now it's okay for me. I'm not hating on Darkseer anymore.
Ooh, a cheeky little obs word placed by a cell. Would be able to spot out any TP rotations, but C-Smile, he went the route less traveled, so they are not going to see him. However, they are aware that the Leshrac is missing, the Clockwork is manning up the mid lane, so this play is easily detected, and they're just going to look to siege this top tier 1 tower, open up the map to Whisper in the gang.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe siege. I don't think Shadowfin wants to fight on that. I mean, he for sure. But Tiny's tipping. They will try to get Chris Smile alone.
Oh, they're going in onto Smiling Knight here. The Rupture has been dropped onto Whisper, but he's still coming forward. Even Timberjane, and the boy is not afraid. Meanwhile, they were able to find C-Smile and bring down the Leshrac, who was trying to solo push while his friends went on a journey.
Yeah, what a great response from Thunder. Because if Timber is there, you will never use that TP on Tiny and try to kill Lash. Because even if you got the kill, you would probably die. But as soon as they go for Bloodseeker and they know Lash is alone, yeah, Tiny's like, okay, we can burst this Lash down. He TP stop, get that kill, even though the Bloodseeker died. I mean, it's a trade. And tower is still up. So yeah, not that bad for Thunder. You don't want Bloodseeker to die, of course, but not that bad. They're doing way, way better than last game.
It's a game. We have a competitive game of Dota 2 here. 9.5 minutes in, which I believe, yeah, by this point in time, the game is already all but done and dusted in favor of EG. Whisper, nice Ancient stack. That was either a try or a quad stack on the Ancient.
He always does
so that does accelerate this Timber. I know, dude. That's something that we've noticed. EG, they prioritize the stacks for the Timber.
Every time they pick Timber, they will have a big stack on Ancient, and Whisper will farm it. Natures could farm it, Lash could farm it, but no. Timber is solo farming that. And he usually gets really big. We always look at Whisper's net worth when he's playing Timber. He is top 2 always. And he goes for that pure damage build. Like, yeah, okay, Sanjikaya and X. I'm really big, I'm really farmed. Yeah, I will get those items really fast.
Hook shot. They're going in.
Great
Global Silence committed as well. But with the Guardian Greaves, or maybe that was just a mechanism, solo just a mechanism, because going to make the rotation in. They've dropped down Illich. Michael trying to get the TP away. That should be complete. A killing spree for the Tiny.
Yeah, both EG and Biscos, they have such good Clockwork players. I mean, for EG, both Panda and Matthew are pretty good, and Scorpion is the best in the world.
Rupture onto Whisper. Whisper TPing away. Gets it off before the wreck.
Oh, that's so bad. I think that's a big problem for Shadowfin, not just wasting his ultimate. No one cares about that. It's like, what can you do right now if you're Shadowfin? It feels so bad. I mean, even though Lash is farming as well, it's not pressuring that much. Lash can do so much more. So yeah, when you have this Shadowfin mid, you have to wait for his first item, then you can do anything. And usually it's a big item, or you go Blink Dagger. I mean, he's going for Blink Dagger, or you go BKB or anything like that. So while Shadowfin has no Blink Dagger, he can't do anything. So yeah, it's kind of I'm really not into the Shadowfin mid. At top lane,
they being set up onto Bakaz. They add the Rupture, or the Surge, as well as the wall drop. Bakaz, he is going to fall here. Matthew making it. Here comes Whisper coming in with the freezing field to counter. Panda shot from afar, connects onto the Darkseer. Mechanism again, keeping this Darkseer alive. Is Panda gonna be the next to fall in this engagement? And Thunder, they are kind of doing it a little bit here, dude.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do.
Guiding back behind the tier 2. Maybe overstepped. Here comes Whisper forward. Chakra thrown out. not connecting onto anybody. Was looking for the pass-through kill, I believe. Not quite able to set that up, so Michael will limp himself to safety.
Oh no, Michael is dying. Don't die. No, Michael. No.
Oh, no, he
such
does
a
go
sad
down.
death. Such a sad death. But that's really what Thunder needs to do. And I think they're doing fine. They are finding Pakas. They are getting those kills. Keep on running at the enemy. You have Darkseer, you have Bloodseeker. I mean, Bloodseeker don't even have a Maelstrom yet, so he's not like, yeah, I really want to go in, but you can do those kind of plays. Darkseer and Tiny, great combo. Yeah, that's what they gotta keep on doing. Don't let Pakas free farm, because we know how scary it is, Nature. If you give him some space, he can farm the whole map by himself. So yeah, I think Thunder is doing fine. I still don't think it's enough to beat EG, because it's G, but a really good early game for Thunder.
You know, and that's it. Keeping the hopes to Lima alive is, I mean, I feel like we cannot stress this enough. TA have to win this game, or else their chances of going to the Lima Major are kaput. They are done and dusted. It's all over. They're just fighting to stay in Division 1. At that point in time, we have a 3-man smoke play. Illich in the area as well.
Yeah, but look at Panda.
Panda, tank here. Avalanche, toss, raise, dead.
I mean, he was kind of slow. I think he could have survived it, but he waited a bit for to use his hook shot. Then he got stunned by Tiny and he's dead. But no one cares about a position 5 dying against an enemy smoke. I mean, I think he's even happy with that. So yeah, all good for our boy Panda.
Little bit of pause in the action here, as we can take a chance to look around the map. Stuff like that, Gs are going to be called. Only the safe lane towers have been taken on either side. All other tier 1 towers do remain. And is that a problem for EG, having this kind of push lineup and not have taken more objectives?
Nah, I think it's fine. It's lineup is able to push, but it's not their main focus. And one thing that's surprising me is like Chris Mayo is pretty poor right now. I was expecting more that he would be more farmed right now. I mean, closer to Bloodstone and all that. He's not that farmed.
Radiant are scanning.
As we do have a 3-man smoke up play from Evil Geniuses, I am going to remind you yet again to check out Bed Boom promo. They're offering 100% the deposit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
The smoke play tension is building,
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh,
narrowly
this gun was
skirting
perfect.
danger. Yep, the scan, they spotted out.
I think he just saw Michael. So maybe they will try to jump on him with Clockwork. Yeah, they
Oh,
will.
hook shot is there. The last word, we have a rainbow of TPs. The toss out of the cogs. Here comes Crystal Maiden, trying to get the slow. I think it connected onto one. Global Silence is going to be used. Surged up is this Tiny. Very awkward use of the Global Silence. Looking like we're just saving 2 supports' lives. Here comes waiting patiently on the high ground, but he's not going to go in as they find out the silencer.
Oh, he used his ultimate to try to kill Tiny and try to survive, but he missed his last Arcane Curse on Tiny, so yeah, Tiny's fine. Again, Michael almost died again for to Arcane Curse. That would be so sad. But yeah, he's fine. I mean, it's not the safest play to do when you're a Silencer and Clockwork support trying to jump on a Tiny in front of a tier 2, but even if it does not work out, I mean, it's only your support, so you don't really care.
Dire's middle
But yeah, that was
tower
not
is under
the...
attack.
It was possible to kill him, but it's so hard. So yeah. Oh, and Panda going
Hook shot onto the Bloodseeker. The cogs push back. Matthew coming in. Oh, Whisper as well. Here comes the freezing field, immediately canceled by C Smile. He made a beautiful play with an illusion bait. Now
Oh,
he's going to be
nice
tossed into
toss.
the Requiem, immediately ripped to shreds. But no,
Yeah, but
the
look at
chase
Whisper.
onto Alone. Oh, Whisper, he is fairly low though, so he doesn't want to dive back behind this tower.
Yeah, if he went for a Hood instead of Kai and Sanji, he probably would dive. But since he always goes for this build, he's like, nah, I don't need to die. But great play. That toss into Reckon. Yeah, that's a one possible play for Thunder. And now they want to get Clock as well. While we look at the replay.
So, yeah, so the illusion bait from C Smile literally set up the kill onto the Bloodseeker. He was up there right-clicking the C Smile illusion while C Smile wraps around on the other side of the bay of the river. So like with the Timber Chain combo, dude, I mean, that's just beautiful games coming out from this side as Illich, being aggressed upon a little bit, but with the Surge, he's able to get himself back to safety.
Yeah, I think Thunder, I mean, they have ways of fighting now, so yeah, it was a good answer. Not good enough, but yeah, it was good. And now I think Thunder probably wants to wait for the next Reckon and try to do another combo with Tiny. I like that play a lot. But look at Whisper, he don't want to
Whisper
wait.
coming in from downtown. Just cutting through the Crystal Maiden. The vacuum has been used, the Avalanche, the Global Silence to answer. And now the aggression comes out. The hookshot connects onto Alone. Alone, he's trapped in the trees. They do have a blood right onto the field of play, but because with the BKB is not worried about nothing. As the Timber Chain able to bring down this Alone Shadow Fiend. Now here comes the Rupture onto Whisper. Really just a zoning out Whisper, making it so he can keep diving with the aggression. But you know who can see Smile wrapping around from the northwest as he's going to connect with the stun. Blood right Surge. Illich going to get himself back to safety. Or so it seems. He's not taking no for an answer, trying to dive and get his hands onto anything. Michael with the deep or with the blink, but no, got out by Pakaz. Death of the Tiny. And now this game's opening up a little bit for EG.
Yeah, ZG just coming hard. I mean, as soon as you have the Nature's Prophet BKB, you want to fight. You know Shadowfiend went for that Blinky Dagger, so he don't hit that hard. So yeah, Nature's can just man-fight him, no problem. And I think that's one of the main reasons that I really don't dig the mid Shadowfiend with Dagger. Because yeah, you're just an ultimate, and that's it. When you have no ultimate, you're kinda useless. I mean, Shadow Race hurts a lot, but that's it.
Oh, hookshot connection onto Illich. Here comes Whisper. They have the stun as well. Gonna bring down this dark. And now here comes the push onto the mid-tier 2 tower.
Yeah, now Lashrak has his Bloodstone, so yeah, he wants to fight. Whisper always wants to fight. Yeah, I mean, Thunder has to try a Reckon combo soon, or EG will just run over them. I mean, SF is close to his BKB. I think that's really important here. But yeah, I think they will wait for BKB, then they will try something. But while you wait for BKB, yeah, towers are going down. And Lashrak getting a free tower at mid. Now you got the enemy outpost, so the enemy don't have that much map to explore. They got no XP as well. I always forget the outposts give XP, but yeah, it does. So yeah, and now he just starts to beat.
Oh, into Roshan we go. Lines drawn. They are either not aware of this or they don't think they are strong enough to match the aggression head on. And this Roshan is falling fairly fast here as they have the Whisper, Pagaz, and C-Smile in the wood or in the Roshan pit. Death to the Roshan, gonna give the Aegis to the C-Smile Lashrak.
Since he has no BKB, and I mean Lash loves to have Aegis, Nature's probably won that. I mean, I say that, but Alone is looking at Nature's at top, so maybe he'll try something
here. Requiem, not going to connect. BKB comes out from Pagaz. He's going to be able to turn this around. He has the root. He has the root. The end of the TP Alone. He's going to be brought down.
Oh my. Poor Alone. I mean, he thought that Nature's were. Oh wait, the fight's still going.
With the Nature's Wrath, able to double kill across the map. Whisper coming forward. Oh, teleported in is Pagaz. They're hunting tonight. There's another root, as well as the hook shot to Fob 9 just gets ripped to smithereens.
Oh no, that was so. At first, Alone at top, I don't judge him. He was like, yeah, Nature's probably running back straight, so yeah, it will be a good Reckon, but Nature's did went another way. He did go another way. And as soon as Alone dies top, EG is finding a team fight at bottom, and you have Nature's position one. He can be there. So yeah, again, I think the Thunder odds were better this game than the last game. They did fine early game, but now it's just EG stomping again.
Yeah, it's opened up here in the last 5 or so minutes. It seems like they were playing them very close and looked like they had a very good shot. And I mean, of course, they still do. As we say, it's always a 50-50 chance to win the game. So it's just looking dang impressive showing from EG. As now there's going to be another teleport play. He is being exactly that. A Rainbow TP is trying to amend the situation, but it doesn't come in time. They're able to bring down the Shadow Fiend. The Global Silence is there. Trumper is looking for the TP away, and they do come TP. As now the aggression. Oh, Acel. He's using the freezing field. Panda though trying to dodge. They're even going to drop the wall here, but Pagazi's on the other side of it. C-Smile wrapped around from the backside. The Guipepe has dropped. It caught onto Illich. Illich goes for chasing onto Shining or Smiling Knight, however. Diving back behind the tower. Oh, teleportation in for Pagaz. They tracked him down. It's going to be a total team wipe.
Oh my! And in this game, I don't think we can say that it was such a big outdraft from EG. Because I think Thunder had some openings to win this game, based on their draft. Now I think it's safe to say that yeah, EG is just way better than Thunder. The last game we couldn't say that because it was simply an outdraft. Here, yeah, maybe Thunder could get this game. They had some fights going for them, but I think EG is so much better, and we are seeing why they're much better. They just don't build non-stop. Even if the early game, I think it was better for Thunder. I think Thunder had a better early game, but still, EG don't care. They got the items they're needed, they just keep on running at you, and you can't do anything. I'm so stoked to watch EG against Blitzskulls.
Oh, God, dude. I think everybody their calendar, January 29th, if you haven't, as that will be a very special game that I think everybody is looking forward to, as both of those teams, they've just looked clearly outclassing else in the SA scene at this current point in time. As the hunt, the smoke, they have found out Pagaz, but he gets his BKB off first. Now he's just fighting against alone. There's the Guardian Greaves, gonna buy enough time to bring down Pagaz, but now the wraparound, they're flanking, they're coming from the north, the blink in, as they're trying to bring down the Bloodseeker. The rupture used, but with the Bloodstone, still feeling comfortable enough to chase forward is the Leshrac. That's going to be a Requiem, as well as the wall drop, pushing off this aggression as much as they can. Global Silence now going to come out. They brought down Illich. The chase is continuing. Oh no, with the flare, they're able to bring down the Bloodseeker, and now the Crystal Maiden trying to get herself to safer pastures, but she's going to get caught with the Split Earth stun. Meanwhile, Whisper, he is chasing in the wrong direction, I believe. They do finally connect onto the Crystal Maiden. It's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange, but at least they were able to kill this Nature's Prophet.
And it almost didn't happen because Panda almost broke that smoke. That was so close from Panda breaking that smoke, but since he didn't, yeah, you got the
blinking forward. They still have murder on the mind. The toss back on the Leshrac, who is chasing onto Buki. His BKB is still on cooldown.
It's so easy to play
they're
the
gonna
game.
get a kill.
When you have low cooldowns, then you are better than your opponent. It's so easy to play the game because you can keep on running on them. It's not like they are farming too much. We gotta do something. It's so easy for you to do anything. With this Timbersaw, Leshrac, they don't care about cooldown. Nature's as well. Those 3 cards, they don't care at all about cooldown, so they can keep on running at the enemy, and the enemy can't do anything because you are better than your enemy. So yeah, tough game for the Thunder. I mean, they still can do some SF tiny combo and get a team fight with Dark Sirvaco. You have possibilities here, but it's just the net worth advantage for EG is getting too big. Even if you land a good combo, maybe it will not work out because of that advantage that EG has.
Do you think at some point in time, the teams will have to start addressing the Whisper Timbersaw?
I mean, I think we are already at that time. You gotta address that. I don't think you can let the Whisper get Timbersaw anymore. You can't let that happen.
I don't think that I've watched a game with Whisper playing Timbersaw that they've lost the game. And he always is just dominating.
Yeah, but I mean, EG lost 1 game till now, so yeah, it's really hard to see any of these players losing on any hero. But yeah, I do agree. I think you gotta ban Timbersaw early on. I don't think you can let EG get that hero.
Whisper coming in, gonna blink up to the high ground to C-Smile. They're going in on this engagement full throttle. The Global Silence even gonna be committed. Man-Fight looking for the TP away. He's gonna cancel the TP because the hookshot stops some of the damage from coming now onto C-Smile, who has the Aegis. The Aegis just expired here fairly shortly. Still, the chase continues, able to find the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, and a free kill. Alone is waiting under vision. Maybe he can fight and pick up. He's just waiting. Has his BKB now, so he's not that afraid anymore. Just play around vision. But no, EG is going all in for mid lane. So yeah, who cares about bottom?
Who cares about bottom indeed? Maybe trying to set up a play onto this Tiny even. getting very, very aggressive as Matthew on this silencer. And here comes the TP. The heavies are here. We have the diabolic eating damage as well as the pushing power of the Pakaz Nature's Prophet. And forcing out the renewable glyph of fortification. Now maybe with the pings, they're looking to swing their aggression towards the bottom lane, take this last hour, and just get complete and total map for the next Roshan.
Yeah, it's really simple for EG to go around the map right now. They know they are stronger. They know the map is theirs. They can keep on running after Shadowfin. Oh, and they are going for Shadowfin. He has to BKB TP out. So yeah, we see it's so easy for Thunder, for EG to go in and get those kills, or simply force a BKB TP back.
Now we have a 5-man smoke from Thunder Awaken, trying to get out on the map, get some vision, get some to farm. And if we could find a pick-off, that would be super swell as well. But all the Radiant heroes are amassed towards the bottom side of the map. They're on seeing if it's available. It will not be available for another minute and 45 seconds.
Yeah, maybe they can find a pick-off, but look at EG. They are all bottom. I mean, I think Thunder will try to go do a wrap around. Oh no, they are going for Chris Maya, okay.
Oh, they found C-Smub. Silence answer. We're going to have some TPs coming in. Here comes Matthew. Oh, wrapping around from the top is the rest of the clan. They have ripped through the village. They ripped through the Shadow Fiend. The freezing field is doing negligible damage. And now, with the BKB, Knight, he's trying to come in, take this engagement, but he's just simply outmatched, outpunched Knight. He's just going to stand there and take it. And GG is called. A very quick day at the office for evil geniuses.
I mean, this game was closer early on, but that's it. After 20 minutes, it was the same game as the last one. I mean, EG just showing they are way better than Thunder. First game out drafting, outplaying. Second game, I think simply outplaying. They had a nice draft, but I don't think this was an outdraft. It was just outplay and outplay and outplay and a little bit more of outplay from EG.
Yeah, and I mean, EG, the way that they just systematically dismantle their opponents is just very, very scary. And I'm excited for the Beast Coast series. Excited to see them at the Lima Major, how this EG side matches up against the top of the class from every other division in the DPC. I'm excited to see how they match up against the Liquids of the world. I'm excited to see how this is all going to play out, because insofar, evil geniuses, it feels like they just have a very good feel for the meta right now, for the game, for the state, where it's at, and what we have to do to win the game. Because I feel like they're almost just following a script every single time we watch.
And if you look at those players, I mean, I've been casting South America since always, and they always played this same way, this exactly way. When they were in Thunder, they did it Beast Coast, before did it as well. They always do the same stuff, and it still works, even against the best in the world. We watched it at last TI. So yeah, I mean, their understanding of the game is great. And with that loss, I don't think Thunder is out yet from the major. I think both EG and Beast Coast are 5-0, right? And Thunder is like 3-2. Yeah. I mean, one of those can have to lose 2 games, and both EG and Beast Coast will face each other. So one of them will at least lose 1 series. So yeah, they gotta pray for or EG or Beast Coast to lose 2 series, and maybe they have a chance. But I don't think they will beat the Beast Coast as well.
Yeah, because I mean, even then, right? Because and I'm not exactly sure of the way that the tiebreakers work out, but you have to look at head-to-head matchups, right? So realistically speaking, you would like for EG to drop not just 1 more series, assuming that they get beat by Beast Coast. You would like for them to have dropped 2 additional series, so then they would be 3 behind, because now they have the head-to-head matchup over Thunder Awakening. So the road to Lima just got a whole lot harder, and it is not control anymore. They're not the drivers of the car. They just have to hope for some sort of accident or misstep to happen along the way in order for the cards to be set exactly right for TA to be able to make it to Lima. But they should be secure, right? Be secure in Division 1. So we're not worried about relegation and stuff like that. You know, we got some good experience. Maybe we didn't start off the season as strong as we wanted to, or something along those lines. Dropped a series that have, and we can retool and focus on the second tour.
Yes, for sure. I mean, that's all they have, right? So you gotta focus somewhere, and that's it. The next tour, let's go. Because this tour, good luck trying to get that slot on major. And this was like the first real test from to Thunder, because they've been facing the worst teams here, the lowest teams in based on series, and this is I think their first real test, and they didn't pass it. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
I mean
don't have
they're the
great
opposite of
expectations.
Infinity.
Yeah,
They're the opposite of Infinity. Infinity, they went through the gauntlet at the beginning of the tour, and now I believe they're sitting at 2-3. I believe is where they're at presently. 1-3, 2-3, something along those lines. As but now they get to play against the Infamous. They get to play against the Ravens of the DPC. Meanwhile, TA they've got to go against Alliance, and they got to go against Beast Coast up next. So it's going to be rough sledding for this TA side. Hopefully they're able to figure something out and get some points off. But with that, we are going to go to a quick break before we go back to Lil in the panel while they discuss game number 2 and the entirety of the series. Hang out, guys, and keep watching the SA DPC on Beyond the Summit, brought to you at Boom.